I once drove through so much snow that I couldn't tell I was entering someone's yard. Like I actually drove through their yard and backyard and only realized it when I was in the back alley. That's a lot of snow, and I drove through it like a champ. And you're impressed right
I'm
now.
so impressed by that.
Hey, I'm Josh Reimer.
And I'm the Abominable Snowman.
And as I'm sure you've heard, the East Coast in the US has had an incredible amount of snow recently with hashtag Blizzard2016.
Oh my god, there's a hashtag.
There is, because this is the most snow, well, second most amount of snow that New York City's seen since records have been kept since like 1869. So while many people would see that as good reason to stay off the streets, one guy decided not only to stay on the streets, but to stay on them on a snowboard being dragged by a vehicle.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
And the video has gone viral on YouTube, getting over 6 million views in like the first 24 hours.
Jealous?
Yeah, I get excited if I get like 600 views in 24 hours.
Oh, brother.
I make just as good content. So the video starts out with a clip of the NYPD on the news saying that anybody who even drives on the streets is subject to being arrested. And then it cuts to Casey, who is a daily vlogger on YouTube, as he is going through the streets snowboarding, being pulled by this Jeep. It's about 2.5 minutes of shots of him having a great time, set to New York, New York by Frank Sinatra, with people of course watching and cheering him on, and then his friend joins in on skis, and they go right past a cop, who of course pulls them over and tells them this.
Someone complained about you, so we're just gonna act like we're talking to you, alright?
You guys are awesome.
Now that's a cool cop. These guys are just having fun, bringing lots of smiles and laughter to people's faces who would otherwise typically be pretty depressed probably about a blizzard going around. Although obviously, probably not the safest situation for them, and apparently they didn't even have a proper rope because they were using HDMI cables.
Ooh, how modern.
Yeah, like the kind that you use to connect a computer to a TV, because I guess they just had some really long ones and figured that would work fine. Like you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, right? You know, I can't even snowboard on an actual hill that's meant for snowboarding, let alone do it through the streets being pulled by a vehicle. Like, have you tried snowboarding?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
How'd you find it?
I actually found it easier than skiing.
Please, it is so difficult. Your feet are locked into one board. All I did the whole time was kept falling on my butt. My backside was so sore afterwards. I kept wondering, how do people find this fun?
Well, yeah.
Okay, just don't even like go there, because I know what you're thinking. And this is a family-friendly show.
You know my humor is rock bottom.
Thank you for watching the Sassy Scoop. As usual, we've got some bloopers to show you.
Oh, wow.
But first, let me know what you think about this video or anything else in the comments below.
Down there.
And I have included a link to the video in the description as well, the original video.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
Yeah, down below.
It is,
Yeah,
yes.
down there.
What else is down there?
A bunch of stuff, like where you get your hair done and all that.
Oh, yeah. So check that stuff out. It's a lot of reading for you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back on Thursday for a top 10 list. Bye.
Bye! I waved this week.
Oh, that was nice of you.
I know.
I once drove
Good start.
I once drove through so much. Hey, I'm Josh Reimer.
And
Nobody
I'm-
cares. And as I'm sure you've heard.